Howdo, Villordsutch here, and I've been sent 2 questions and I will answer them in the order that they've been sent. That's how I roll. First question, what game do you have in your collection that you feel is bad? Why is it bad and why can't you part with it? First game, why that I feel is bad, very flammable, my choice, Sonic the Hedgehog. Why do I feel this is bad? Because it's horrible to play. Always has been. Since the first day I played it many moons ago. It's too fast. Never liked it. I come from a year of my childhood where games went at a more glacial pace. And Sonic is just too fast, too zippy, too in your face. This blue bastard. Don't enjoy it, and even if you compare it to like Mario and stuff like that, Mario had a nice learning curve where this spiky shit just didn't like it. Why do I still have it? Do I still have it? Yes I do. Now why do I still have it? Well, it's a classic. It's like Sega's mascot, isn't it? Should not have it. That's why I still have it. So, I dislike Sonic the Hedgehog. Please don't hate me. If you do hate me, it's your problem. Number 2. What game did you have as part of your collection? Don't have any more that you don't have now due to cost? I like my Micro Machines games. I recently picked up Micro Machines version 4 for the PlayStation 2, but my first real love of Micro Machines games arrived on the Sega Mega Drive with Micro Machines 2, let me get this right, Turbo Tournament, positive it was Turbo Tournament, and the cartridge had 2 joystick ROMs on the top, joystick ports on the top. However, I betrayed it. When the PlayStation came out, I decided, screw that, I don't need Mega Drive games anymore, and flogged virtually all my Mega Drive games, except Turfway Gym, which, when I dug out my Mega Drive a year or so ago, was still firmly wedged into my Mega Drive. So I sold practically every one of my Mega Drive games just to buy a handful of PlayStation games. I can't even remember what I bought as PlayStation games. I know Discworld was one of them. But they weren't as good as Micro Machines 2, Turbo Tournament. I bet they said they weren't. At the time I probably thought they were, but looking back now, they sodded aren't. I did look at buying said Micro Machines game about a year ago, but the prices were stupidly silly, and I won't spend a stupidly silly price on any game. No sir, no way. But if anybody's drunk and is watching this right now, I'll happily take it off your hands for no pounds and no pence. So that was the game that I had in my collection, don't have any more, and the reason for selling it. Micro Machines 2 Turbo Tournament. I apologise game for selling you. I know I betrayed you. But that's me off now. TTF everybody. Ta-ta for now. Jerry on, bye-bye. Bye-bye everybody. Bye-bye.
Hello, and welcome to Retro Future Gaming's Bad Game. Bad game in my collection is Dragon's Lair. Bad game in my opinion is I just can't do it. I can't even get past this bit here. And this game over screen is basically how I get to play this game. Hello, welcome to Retro Future Gaming's games that I used to have but don't have now, and that I couldn't get now due to cost. It's more of console and games. I had a brand new imported NTSC Nintendo 64 in imported some games when I was about 17, 18. Nintendo 64 cost me £350, and all the games range between £70 and £90. Mario Kart 64, Blast Corps, Star Fox 64, Mario Kart 64, Mario 64, a few others. I think I had about 8 games in total, because it cost me a hell of a lot of money. So I was on £70 a week at the time. You can imagine how long it used to take me to pay, but I used to go and get my wage at the end of the week, go in the game shop and buy a game, and that was my week's wage, and that's what I did. It was a little bit silly. I kept everything in the boxes, all the paperwork, all the plastic covers and everything in the boxes. As soon as I got them, put them in the cupboard, never touched them. And a while ago, I reckon 10-15 years ago, I was a little bit skint for money. So I thought, I'm going to sell my Nintendo 64, it must be worth quite a bit. I sold it on eBay, and I think I remember I got less than 35 quid for it, including postage. I sent it off and everything. I shouldn't have done it, I really shouldn't have done it. But I needed the money, so I sent it all off, got rid of it. I don't have it now. To be honest with you, I don't know how much it costs. I know it wouldn't cost as much as I paid for it originally, but I wouldn't have been paying for the condition everything was in. I now couldn't afford to go out and buy that Nintendo 64 in the condition that it was in, because it was all the paperwork, guarantees in the boxes. I just couldn't afford to do it now. I would like to do it because I love an American Nintendo 64 and Mario 64. So yeah, hope this answers your questions, mate, and I'll see you later.
Okay, so to answer my questions that I posed, what is one game that I have in my collection that I know is a bad game, and why can't I part with it? That game would be Too Extreme on the PS1. Why is it a bad game? It looks like it could have been on a Super Nintendo or Genesis. It looks 16-bit. It looks like it's graphically it's that bad. It's very repetitive. Even throughout the different racing modes, it's pretty. I mean, it's just like the same thing, but with a different coat of paint on it, I guess. Different packaging, same bare bones stuff. So yeah, that is why it's a bad game. Oh, and there's like literally no AI. Single player is just horrible, but if you do want a good multiplayer experience, this is definitely worth playing. If you got a buddy, you guys like racing games, definitely worth picking up for a couple bucks. Why do I still have it? Why have I got rid of it? To answer that question without going into too much detail, a lot of sentimental value of this game, very sentimental to me, and that is why I still have it, even though it's a terrible game. To answer my second question, what game did I have in my collection that I don't have now that I wish I did, due to cost? And that game would be the original Chrono Trigger on Super Nintendo. I got it for Christmas, I want to say probably 20 years ago or so, give or take. I remember spending so many hours in the game. I mean, yes, you can play it on the DS, you can play it on the PS1, emulate it on the PS2, PS3, PS4, PSP, and the Vita digitally. But there's nothing like sitting down in front of a Super Nintendo, putting that cartridge in there, picking the controller, and just pouring hours and hours and hours into that game. A lot of great memories there. Really great game. If you haven't checked it out, worth checking out. Great JRPG by Squaresoft. It's $108 on SNES. So definitely not worth picking up for that price when you get out other consoles. But yeah, those are the answers to my questions. I do want to thank you for watching. I do want to thank you for subscribing. I do want to give a big thanks to the two guys that participated in this collaboration. Really great channels, those guys. A lot of great stuff. So if you want to check them out, feel free. The links to their channels are in the link in the description down below. Definitely worth checking them out. Subscribe to them if you like the stuff that they have to offer. Them as well as I'm part of the Retro Tech 100 Facebook group. Great group. If you have Facebook, like retro stuff, retro games, head over there and check it out. Definitely worth checking out. And it's also actually based off of a YouTube channel by the same name. Definitely worth checking out that channel as well if you like retro games, retro anything really. It's really great. Great couple of channels there. Great Facebook group. Great, a lot of people. So yeah, the links to those channels and Facebook group is down below. So again, please feel free to check those out. Subscribe if you like the stuff that you find there. And until next time, happy gaming.